10,000 children in Flint suffered lead poisoning because of a decision made by Governor Snyder's administration. Tens of thousands of men, women, and children still don't have drinking water in Flint. We owe it to them to follow the facts wherever they may lead. In December, the chairman made the unilateral decision to close our bipartisan investigation into the Flint water crisis. That very same day, I had written him to lay out in detail the ways the Michigan Governor Snyder had failed to comply with the requests for documents that he and I signed in February 2016. Shutting down our investigation, I believe, was premature. Governor Snyder is not above the law, and no one is. We had not finished investigating. For a year, Governor Snyder stonewalled this committee and withheld key documents. He admitted that he regularly deleted his emails. He told us that he stopped doing that at some point. But we don't know how many Flint-related documents he deleted because he refused to provide proof of when he stopped deleting his emails. I can tell you if anybody else did that, this committee would be all over him. We'd be having hearings, news conferences, and it would be holy hell. But not for the governor of Michigan. Not him. Not him. The governor's lawyers did not conduct thorough searches on one half of our original request. Documents concerning his administration's response to the health crisis. I guess he just said to hell with us. They don't really matter. A subpoena coming from the Government Reform Committee, I'll just rope-a-dope until they just go away. And that's what we sadly did. Governor Snyder's lawyers did not search for those documents saying that our bipartisan inquiry, let me say that again, bipartisan inquiry, was, and I quote, overly burdensome, end of quote. I wonder what kind of precedent that sets when others are subpoenaed and basically say, you know, the hell with you. Without the documents we asked for, we don't know why his response to the crisis has been so inept. And I want to go along with what Ms. Lawrence said, Mr. Chairman. I want to be real clear. I thank you. I really do. Because you didn't have to hold those hearings. You didn't. And you did. And I appreciate you bringing the governor before us. I appreciate you going to Flint. I appreciate you doing the things that you have done to put a spotlight on this travesty. But you know, I really want, and I know and I want to applaud, by the way, the prosecutors up there in Michigan, because obviously they're taking a close look at this under a microscope. And I want to tell them, keep on looking. And finally, I just think, Mr. Chairman, that we need to bring this, while there may be prosecutions, that's what they're doing in Michigan. But as I said in my opening statement, we have duties right here in our committee. And when I think about those kids suffering, many of whom will never be healed, many of them will go to the 3rd grade and will not be able to read See Dick Run and won't even know why, but because lead is filling their veins. And so we were right to investigate the topic. Incredibly, the drinking water of Flint continues to be unsafe even to today. And so I want to applaud Ms. Lawrence for her hard work, and with that, I'll yield back and ask the members to support.